How y'all doing out there? Let me tell y'all about this one right here. We got a winner. This savory seafood soup. I'm going to show you how to make this in 20 minutes. And it's filled with the fresh herbs and spices, scallops, shrimp, crab claws, lobster, mussels. And that broth right there, we're going to make it homemade. Let's get started. I went in with some fresh tomatoes, some yellow pepper, some red pepper. I also went in with some red onion. Then went in with some fresh garlic, and because I had some shredded carrots and celery left over, I went on and added that, and I hit it with some fresh thyme, 2 cups of water, and I went on and covered it, and I'm going to let that cook on high for about 7 minutes, and here's all the good seafood that we're going to use. Now I went on and added some good old ginger paste. Now I'm going to go ahead and add another cup of water, then mix that well before we go ahead and blend it all together. Now bear with me guys, we're going to get it all in there before we go ahead and add 1 cup of veggie broth or chicken broth, any broth that you have. Now we're going to add juice from half a lemon. Now let's go ahead and blend it on up, and look at that. Our soup base is homemade, guys. Yep. Now I'm going to start seasoning up our seafood, and I'm starting with the shrimp and that good old Delicious by Emily Seasoning. You can get it on the website at shoppick-a-plate.com. I also went in with some sesame oil and garlic powder. Now on the scallops, we're going to add fresh ginger, lemon pepper, and Delicious, and hit it with some onion powder, sesame oil, black pepper, and look at that. Now we're going to get started on these good old lobster tails with the garlic powder, Delicious. Going to give it a good rub down. I also added smoked paprika, and baby, let's go ahead and add it to the cast iron skillet with a little bit of rosemary. Now for about 3 minutes, we'll be on medium-high heat. Now when it comes to the lobster, we can go ahead and cook that all the way. You can even cook it last if you want, because we will not be adding this to the soup until the end. But look at that. Look at the sear. And I know it smells good in there. Now we're going to move right along, take them out. Then we're going to go ahead and add our good old shrimp. Now we're going to go ahead and adjust our temperature to medium-low. And we will not be cooking the shrimp all the way through, so we will just let them simmer for about 2 minutes. I went on and added some good old cooking wine, the adult version. Now we're going to go ahead and start removing our shrimp and get started on the scallops. Yes, you can cook all the seafood together. I just wanted everything to taste different in its own natural juices. So we're going to go ahead and sear our scallops for about a minute, minute and a half. Now I went in and added a little bit of that cooking wine. You know what it is. Now we're going to go ahead and add the crab claws to this and let that go for about a good 30 seconds. We're going to remove that. Now if you're a seafood lover like myself, you're ready to dig in. But nope, we got to go ahead and add that soup base to medium-low heat. I came in a little hot, so I had to turn the temperature down. But look at that. And then I went in with 2 cups of water. We're going to go ahead and blend that in. Now you can adjust your seasonings to your liking, but for me, I went in with a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, garlic powder, black pepper, smoked paprika, my grandma's good old Emily Seasoning, Cajun Ragin, and the Delicious. I also added some red pepper flakes and some dried parsley. I drained a half can of black beans, fire roasted tomatoes, and corn, and I added that all to the soup. Then I went on and added a little bit more black pepper and smoked paprika before I added some fresh cilantro. Blended that on in. Then I went in with a teaspoon of cream cheese. Then I also went in with a teaspoon of sour cream. Both of these steps are optional. Then I also went in with a teaspoon of the tomato paste. I went on and added that tomato paste for a robust flavor. Now I went in with the cup of heavy cream. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some bite-sized potatoes. Mix that on in. I went on and added a half a pack of Szechuan seasoning. Then I went on and added the shrimp, the scallops, and the mussels. Now let's go ahead and add some good old fresh shredded collard greens and blend that on in. You can use the can if you like, but fresh is best. We're going to go ahead and cover for about 10 minutes. And baby, watch this. Look at that. All of the goodness. Now let me tell you, seafood lovers, this is a dream. Silky, smooth, and perfect for winter months. I am so excited for this. Look at this. This is our first soup series, and I cannot wait to share this wholesomeness with you. Look at that. I'm telling y'all, it's one of my favorites. I am still shocked that I made this because it is that good. I can eat it all year long, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I will be making a few tweaks to it before it's advertised in our first ever ebook, Selfish with My Utensils by Chef P. Stones, which I am currently working on. But while we're here, I wanted to share a fun fact about soup season. Did you know that women are twice as likely to order soup for lunch as men? Americans eat more than 10 billion bowls of soup each year. I said, look at that. Yep, I read that. Now to catch you up on how to stay connected with me, I am on Instagram, Pick a Plate. I am also on TikTok, Pick a Plate. Here on YouTube is Cooking Girl Chronicles. And I almost forgot to mention that now we can overnight soup to your door through UPS. Yes, it is that good. And I wanted to thank you all for sharing with your neighbors, your family, your coworkers, and friends. Thank you for subscribing to Cooking Girl Chronicles. I truly appreciate you, and we'll see you the next time. Okay, wait, one more time. Look at that whole bowl of deliciousness. That good old savory seafood soup.